Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to break down something pretty amazing. A simple but really powerful 10-minute daily routine to help you confidently manage your blood pressure. And we're getting all this from a great video by the Blood Pressure Doc. So, let me ask you this. What if you could seriously lower your blood pressure with just a simple 10-minute habit every day? I know, it sounds almost too good to be true, but you gotta stick with me because the science here is totally solid. And get this. The really interesting part is that this routine doesn't require any of the stuff you'd normally expect. We're not talking about sweating it out at the gym or some crazy new diet or buying any expensive equipment. This is a real game changer for anyone looking for a simple, effective way to take control.
So what about the results? Well, they're pretty remarkable. We're talking about a potential 10-point drop in your systolic blood pressure. That's that top number. Now, to put that in perspective, that's the kind of result you'd hope to see with some prescription medications. Yeah, it's that powerful. Okay, so how is this even possible? Well, to get the solution, you gotta understand the problem first. And for a lot of us, especially as we get a bit older, the main culprit is something called arterial stiffness. All right, think about it like this. Picture a garden hose. If that hose is all stiff and maybe even has a kink in it, the water pressure just skyrockets, right? But if the hose is nice and flexible, the water just flows through easily, low pressure. It's really a perfect way to picture what's going on inside our bodies. Okay, let's get into the how-to. Step 1 is all about using this really cool technique to basically teach those stiff hoses, our arteries, how to chill out and get flexible again. And we do that with something called isometric exercise. Now, this isn't about lifting a ton of weight or running a marathon. Nope. It's literally just about holding a position, creating some tension, and that simple act tells your blood vessels, hey, it's okay to relax and open up now. It's a surprisingly simple idea with a really profound effect. So, first up, the good old wall sit. And listen, the key here isn't to push yourself until you can't stand it. Just find a spot that's a little challenging, but you can manage it and just hold. Seriously, even a small bend works. It's all about that consistent tension, not about pain. And next up, the plank. Just like the wall sit, you can totally modify this to fit where you're at. Do it on your knees. Or, hey, even use a countertop if getting on the floor is tough. The plank is just awesome all around. It helps with blood pressure, for sure, but it's also amazing for your core strength and your balance.
Okay, so we've worked on the hardware, right? Our arteries. Now we got to talk about the software, your nervous system. This is such a crucial step. And honestly, it's the one a lot of people miss. But for this to really work long-term, you just can't skip it.
You know how it is. We can get stuck in that constant fight or flight mode, even when we're just sitting on the sofa watching TV. This next step is all about finding your body's natural brake pedal and gently telling it, hey, you can relax now.
So how do we hit that brake pedal? It's with this incredibly simple but super powerful technique called resonance breathing. All you're trying to do is slow your breathing down to about 6 breaths a minute. When you do that, it sends this massive calming signal through your whole body. And it's so easy to do. Just find a comfortable spot and breathe in through your nose for a count of 5. Then out through your mouth for a count of 5. That's it. You just keep that rhythm going. Just 2 minutes of this can do amazing things for your nervous system. All right, we're on to the final step. And honestly, this might be the easiest part of the whole thing. Mindful hydration. It's a super simple way to get your blood flow optimized and just, support your heart. Now, this is something you've really got to get. When you're even just a little bit dehydrated, your blood volume actually goes down. So what does your body do? It tries to compensate by tightening up your blood vessels. And when they tighten, boom, your blood pressure goes up. But here's the trick. Don't just down a huge bottle of water. No, the key is to sip it. Slowly, mindfully. Take about 2 minutes to drink it. This simple little act actually reinforces all that calming work you did with your breathing. It's like the perfect finishing touch. Okay, so let's wrap this all up into a nice, neat package. Here is your daily blueprint that really puts you back in the driver's seat when it comes to your heart health. So here it is, the whole routine. For the first 6 minutes, you do your isometric holds, your wall sits, your planks, and that's to relax your arteries. Then for the next 2 minutes, it's that resonance breathing to calm your nerves. And you finish it off with 2 minutes of mindful hydration to get everything flowing smoothly. That's it. 10 minutes, 3 easy steps. And let's just circle back to how powerful this really is. Remember, the research shows that this can have the same impact as a prescription medication. That's just incredible. And it's all done with these simple, natural techniques. Okay, but look,
Knowing what to do is one thing, right? The real magic, the part where you really start to feel that sense of confident control, happens when you make it a consistent habit.
So here are a few little tricks to help make this habit stick. Try pairing it with something you already do every day, like right after you have your morning coffee. Or hey, get a calendar and just put a big X on every day you do it. Building that streak feels great. And remember, starting small is fine. 5 minutes is way better than nothing. And if you can, grab a friend and do it together. A little accountability goes a long way.
And please, remember this. This is not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Every single day you do this routine, that's a huge win for your health. So just be patient with yourself, stay consistent, and I promise you are going to see the results.
So really, it all comes down to one question. Are you ready to take control of your health in just 10 minutes a day? You have this amazing, science-backed tool right at your fingertips. It's such a small investment of your